running up the state, running around me and that man. Like, we used to run around me and him and Tommy and my man Gus. We used to run around. We get off work, boom, hit the club. That was our routine. You know what I mean?
Talk about Melachi.
Right.
That's your partner in crime.
Mel is a funny one. Mel, yeah, that was a funny one, man. I'm not him. I was cool. Didn't know what the fuck this kid, you know, at the time, you know. He just, like I said, he was living in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And, you know, Mel, he kept on calling me from work, like, yo, I want you to come meet me after work because every time I come home, this fucking kid, he's sitting in the hallway. He must have seen the video. I think Manifest was out. Manifest. Then Manifest. Like, this kid, I think, you know, I live over across the street. And back then, Go lived in the hood kind of still, you know. And Mel building was, like, around the corner in the middle of the block. So, you know, like the Bronx, like I said, the Bronx, everybody out in front of their buildings and shit. So you see if a rapper lived in the neighborhood and he go to the store, but I believe everybody know you living in the neighborhood. So Mel was one of those kids. And he knew he lived in the neighborhood and he would go post by Google buildings and wait for him to get off work. And so I had to go up there, boom, 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 and, you know, meet him up there and all that. And I thought he was bullshitting, so I walked up in the building. I see Mel sitting there, and I'm like, oh, this kid is kind of buff. And I asked him, what's up? I said, what's up? Who you waiting for? He said, waiting for the rapper. I said, you know him? How you know he a rapper? He said, I seen him come in the building. I said, oh, what? Then I went downstairs, called. I said, yeah, he here. I said, what's going on? Would they be sitting here waiting for you or something? He was like, I told you so. He's crazy. He's crazy. I don't know. This kid's crazy or something. I was like, I said, I'm just going to wait here till you get here, man. And then that's how me and Mel started just boom. Like, you know, when I come from Brooklyn to meet him, boom, there, just be, you know what I'm saying? Can't be there, you know. So, you know, we built a relationship at the time. You know what I'm saying? Being there all the time, we were fucking, you know. Then go moved to Bradford Marcellus' house. And that's when everything, like, you know, because from there was staying in, and they all stayed in one, they all stayed in, like, one apartment. You know, niggas sleeping on the floor, but they had a little DJ they set up, you know, so niggas was really grinding back then in the Bronx. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I was grinding.
So, you know, so you're grinding in the Bronx, you meet Melachi, you guys start developing a relationship. You know, you know, like you said, Manifest comes out. You know, then we get into Step in the Arena. You know, then let's talk about Daily Operation because you know before that comes out, you guys are like the videos like Just to Get a Rap, Step in the Arena. You know you guys become known as the Entourage. But then once we get to Daily Operation, now there's a voice behind those pictures in the credits. Then there's a song called I'm the Man. And on that song, there's 3 different MCs, 3 different beats, revolutionary for its time. And now we see motherfucking that.
Yeah.
How do we go from that transition of running around in the streets, seeing Gangsta on the rise, and now it's time for you to make your entrance in a legendary way?
Wow. Back then, like I said, man, it was like, you know, we were working hard to get where we at, you know, so the training was already there, you know. Just like, you know, Daily Operation came about, that's when we left the Bronx, that's when they got the deal, I think with EMI, one of them got the deal with EMI, and then we left the Bronx, and then it was like, yo, now it's on, you know what I mean, because all the struggle, you know, was, you know, like I said, we were all staying in one apartment, you know. The man, he was staying with one of his, the DHL, he was the dancer, but we were all staying in one apartment. And, you know, like I said, Google and all of us was running around a lot, you know what I mean? So it came, I remember when they got that deal, and I said, okay, that was on. Then we moved to Brooklyn, and Bradford Marcellus' house. That's when we lived down the block from Big and all of them.
Wow.
We lived down the block with Big, and I was bringing Big over there. And shit, but they, you know, back then niggas ain't want niggas by the crib and all that. Big and the niggas used to be standing down the car and all that. So another Melachi move. So I'm like, let me go up there and talk with these niggas. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, it was popping then, man. That shit, I was like the Daily Operation. That shit was popping. That deal came, it was on and popping, dude. That's when you start seeing the videos. The dreams was coming now. Now everybody was
X to the next, yeah.
Everybody was believed. But back then, a lot of people was falling back. You know what I mean? So, Google just had that determination, like, fuck it, we gonna do it. We got no choice now. And it was just like so much was happening, and I was just going with the ride, because I already believed in them that much, you know what I mean? That I was putting my own street money behind things, you know what I mean? Running around, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this gotta be it. This is it, you know what I mean? Then when we got the bride from Marcella's house, and then, once EMI put that money behind him and all that, that's when you guys start seeing the gangs start. That's when you start seeing that you see the power now. Now you see all the hard work and stuff, and that's why I was to start just to get a rep. I helped him write the lyrics for that, because Guru didn't. I'm like, he want to make it was around that era any way. A lot of rappers get involved, stick up kids and all that type shit. So that's when they came up with that. You know what I mean? I helped him with that phone. We sat down. I dictated phone. Because he ain't no Guru don't come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He seen it. He was a victim of it, but, he don't come from that.